What up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to do a battery on an iPad Air here. I already got the iPad heated up. We're going to go ahead and start to open the screen here. You do want to be very careful. You don't want to break this glass. So we're going to start in right here real nice and easy. Get a little alcohol in there to loosen it up. Now you got to be careful here, guys. You don't want to use too much. If you get too much in there, you'll ruin the LCD and then really lost some more money. All right, get that nice and started. Grab one of our plastic picks here so we don't break anything. Go ahead and take that one out. We're just gonna work around. Don't worry about that there. That's just a screen protector. Those are typically gonna lift. Just gonna run a little stream right down through here. You want to make sure you don't go in too deep with your guitar pick. You don't want to touch that screen inside there. Just slice on through like some butter. All right, go ahead and grab some more alcohol and run it down through here. Now when you get in here, you want to make sure you don't go very deep because there's that cable there for the home button. You don't want to tear that. So we got to make sure we're very careful working around this part of the screen. All right. Go ahead and get lifted back up. Go ahead and add a little more alcohol here. Now you don't want to force it too much because if you do, you'll end up cracking the screen and that's a no-go. Alright, we get to the left side here. We want to make sure we don't go in very far at all because there are cables running along this side of the tablet. Alright, let's see if we can't get back in here. Oops, see, I went too far there. We don't want to do that. Get about 3/4 of the way down here, we want to stop because we don't want to be hitting that cable that's there. All right, about got it. Go ahead and lift it up some more, go back around it. Stick one in here to hold it up. Just want to take our time, guys, and just be careful. We don't want to damage the customer's device any more than it already was when it came in. All right, about got it. All right, there we go. And we're gonna fold this to the left here because those wires are running along that side for the home button and all that. All right, now we got this open here. We're gonna wanna go ahead and put on our anti-static bracelet. These are very sensitive and we do not want to short it out. We're gonna start by taking out the screen screws here. Now these are different lengths, so you want to make sure that you keep them separated and they go back in the exact hole that they came out of. Otherwise you might have issues later on putting it back together. Now these up here are going to be hidden under some kind of film there. Set that to the side. All right, got all those out. Now we're going to take the screen here at the top. Be careful, sometimes it is stuck. This one looks like it's been done before. Go ahead and lift that out. Grab something to prop up our digitizer there. All right. Go ahead and take out these 3 screws, holding down the bracket for the LCD, set those to the side. Now you probably want to go ahead and unhook the battery before you do this. But it is off and we're grounded, so I'm not too worried about it. So we'll go ahead and get the screen out of the way there. Go ahead and take this screw out of the battery. Set that aside and keep it separated. I'm gonna take a guitar pick here. Probably gonna need a little alcohol. Make sure you're using 99.99% electrical grade alcohol, guys. Don't be using just 90%. All right, you wanna go in right there. You do not wanna go up under here where the connector is. You can bend the pins. You're gonna have a bad time. All right, we got that separated. Go ahead and drown the battery in some alcohol here. All right. All right, you're gonna need one of these right here. You could use the guitar picks or other things, but you just wanna make sure it's plastic. You don't wanna be poking the battery with anything metal. Just work your way in there. All right. Got that side lifted. Come in here like this. No, don't be afraid to bend the battery up a little bit, guys. As long as you don't puncture it, you'll be all right. All right, got that out. Take our little spudger here. Lift up the connector, because this is going to be glued down as well. May need some more alcohol. Fight me a little bit here, guys. There we go. All right, lift that out. There you go, got your battery out. Grab your air. Get all that alcohol dried out of there. Or if it dies like it does, like that, just throw it back on the heating pad, let it sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna grab another battery. Ours already comes with adhesive. If yours doesn't, you just add some adhesive strips down to the side there, like it originally came. No reason to go overboard on it. All right. Got our iPad nice and dried out. Now you can take off this digitizer here if it makes it easier for you. I've done it so many times, it's just easier to leave it on there. All right. So there's a little, gotta make sure you get the mount inside of that hole there. Otherwise it will not sit properly. All right, got it in there, gotta put that back. All right, secure the battery down. All right, now we can go ahead and reconnect our screen. You want to be careful here, guys, trying to put this back on with the plate still there. You don't want to force anything, you just want to make it, just wiggle it on there. All right, got that in there good. Go ahead and grab our screws, put for the back for the plate here, put them back in. All right. right, we got that connected. We can go ahead and pull that out, put our battery screw back in. Now you don't want to crank this down too tight, just enough to where it's snug. If you over tighten it, it can unalign the pins and it will not turn on. All right, go ahead and set the screen back down in there. Careful not to snag that wire there. Go ahead and put our screws back in. Now, if your adhesive's tore up a bunch, this is where you want to peel off all your old adhesive and put on new. Ours seems to be in pretty good shape, so we're going to go ahead and just reuse that. If it feels like it doesn't hold, we'll go back and put on some new adhesive. All right, grab our clean cloth here, make sure there's nothing on the screen. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and seal this up. Make sure this is pushed in first. Make sure that cable is underneath because it can get pinched between the screen and the frame. We are gonna go ahead and replace that screen protector because that alcohol did get under there, very common. There you go, guys. We're gonna heat it up for a few minutes on the heating pad, get that adhesive real nice and soft, put some pressure down on the screen, get it nice sealed up for them, just like it was when they originally got it. And there you go. That's how you change an iPad battery on original air.